change, and why it's necessary to move forward in life. That's going to be the topic of today's video. Why is change so important? Let that sink in for a minute. Ask yourself that question. Why is change so important? Why do people have innate desires? Why do people want certain things in life? When you ask those questions, you understand that change is important. The reason being, you can't get what you want in life unless you change. Now, over time, my vision started becoming crystal clear. Like, I know exactly what I want in life now. And the more that I truly understand, okay, this is exactly what I'm going towards, the more I understand exactly what about me needs to change. Now, honestly, internally, I'm changing at every single moment. And what I mean by that is that who I am right now is different from who I was yesterday. You understand? I'm starting to carry myself in a different fashion because I know that this is what I have to become in order to get to where I want to go. And I don't necessarily think the change is a bad thing. I've never thought that it was, to be honest. Because with change comes opportunity. And with opportunity comes possibility. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, let's just say, transformation. Rapid transformation. As I've stated previously, your thoughts literally have the power to dictate who you become. And who you become is what you are. You are what you become. You become what you are. You become what you think about. That's a fact. And it's crazy because that fact is known, like, here on this plane of, I guess, existence, if you want to call it. And it's been said throughout just about every single religion. Now, think about that. Every single religion has said that what you think you are, you shall become. And it's not so much so, I think I'm this, or I think I'm that. It's more so in your mind you're thinking, I am that. You start to embody what you think about. And literally, just off of me seeing my goals, who I want to become, and how I want to impact the world around me, it literally is changing me, like, faster than I'd even think possible. And it's crazy because you can literally go back to my previous videos and you can see change in every single video. Like, I'm not exactly the same as I was then. But yeah, pretty much that's the topic for today. Change and why it's important. If you want something, something about you has to change. It could be little things, it could be big things, either or, maybe both, or neither. Because honestly, a lot of people don't understand how their thoughts weigh them down or lift them up. And when your thoughts weigh you down, it's like, say for instance, there's a jar, and this is your potential. As you think positive thoughts, the jar gets bigger. But as you think negative thoughts, the jar gets smaller. Until eventually all you think is negative thoughts. And then you're just trapped inside of a small, very small jar. But as you start to work on yourself and you start to work on the way that you think, because a lot of people don't realize thinking is habitual, meaning it's a habit, meaning that it can be changed. And when you start to change the way you think, you start to change who you are. And when you change who you are, you start to change the way you carry yourself. You start to change the habits that you have. And you start to do things differently. And when you do things differently, you'll start to produce a different outcome. And it's really as simple as that, because one thing that I highly encourage is to see yourself in the future, the you that you want to be, right? And while you see the you that you want to be, I want you to also see exactly the type of lifestyle you want to have and everything, and the world you want to see, pretty much. When you can see all those clearly, at that point, you start to realize what exactly needs to change. And you don't have to do too much unnecessary. You don't have to do anything unnecessary. Because another thing that I am an advocate of is finding the answers for yourself. Ask questions. Dive in head first and find the answers for yourself. And honestly, it really works like that. Like, people don't understand what exactly they are. And I'm not explaining it in this video, but just know that change is necessary, especially if you have a goal. That's going to be all for the YouTube video today. Like, comment, subscribe. I really want to spread my message to as many people as possible, and it will mean the world to me. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys later.